Hey everyone, Meredith Dale here from Intentional Marketer University. Head over to goimu.com for loads of free resources on how to build your home business. And at the end of this broadcast, I will give you another opportunity to find out how you can get help with any channel, any social media strategy, really any strategy for your home business marketing that you need help on. But what this video is about today, that really I haven't seen a whole lot of help on this on the internet or on YouTube. It's how do we get people excited to be in our Facebook groups? Get people excited and actually showing up to our Facebook parties. There's really only, let me see, I've got some notes back here, so I'm going to go through it. There's only 3 tips that I have to get through for this video today that I know will really make a huge difference for your business and for your Facebook marketing strategy. Let me jump right in to tip number 1. People outside of our immediate family don't care about our businesses. They're not trying to be mean. It's simply that unless it is something that directly affects us in our day-to-day lives, it's not that important to us. So, for example, when I log on to Facebook and I see in any given week that I have been added to 3 or more Facebook groups that I was not asked to be added to, just immediately added to, I don't care about them. I don't care about those Facebook groups because 1, no one asked me if I wanted to be in them. 2, I find it a little frustrating that now I have to go in and remove myself from all of these groups that I expressed no interest in being in. And that does nothing for the person who put me into that group. I understand that she wanted to sell her product. I understand that to her, that product is amazing and it's really changed her life. I'm a home business teacher. I mean, this is what I do for my living. I teach home business strategy, so I understand how amazing home business products are. And I understand that we love our products. I also understand the frustration you feel if you're in a group that you didn't want to be in. So take it from me, the number 1 tip is stop adding people unasked into your Facebook groups and into your Facebook parties. They don't want to be there. Number 2, start asking questions instead. So for our tip number 2 on how to get great responses to our Facebook groups and our Facebook parties, we want to start spending about a week out before we start the group and before we start the party of asking questions inside of our Facebook newsfeed. For example, do you love to work from home, but you notice that you're becoming more sedentary because you're in front of your computer all day? Whoever answers that, most likely, that's my phone going off. Woo, sales! No, not really. It's my sister. Anyways, people who answer that question, they're going to have responses like, yeah, that's me actually. I love working from home, but I notice, that I've gained 10 pounds because I'm not getting out and walking around like I used to at my 9-to-5 job or whatever. Or maybe, people like to travel, but they don't have the funds to travel. So you ask a question about that, and maybe that helps your company where you're selling, discounted travel tickets. Maybe you sell, handmade jewelry on Etsy. Whatever you're selling, ask questions from your audience. And whoever answers those questions, they want to be helped. They want to be put into groups. And I would go so far as to respond back and say, thank you, Sally, so much for that response to my question. I actually am starting thinking, right? You already know you're starting the group next week. You already know you're starting the party next week. But you say, I asked that question because I was kind of wondering how many people were having the same exact problem as you. And if me starting a group where I actually teach all of my expertise about how to lose weight, if I teach my expertise about how to, travel to Asia for $5,000, if that would be something that people are actually interested in. I see by your response that you're maybe interested in that. Would you be interested in joining a group next week where I just do 5 days of helpful tips? Wow, what a breath of fresh air. Whew, I would feel so much better if people started treating me like the real person that I am and asking me if I wanted to join the group. That would be really nice. And you know what? When next week came, I would be really excited to learn how I could travel to Asia on $5,000 and how I could stay at these hotels and where to eat and how to get discounts on the actual airfare, how to get discounts on transportation when I'm there. That would be exciting to me. I would look forward to next week. Okay, so that was tip number 2. Now, tip number 3 is that we're going to only put in pre-qualified people. Okay, so anybody who has answered your questions, shown interest, they get an invitation to the group, they get an invitation to the party. And if you're having a party, I want you to tell this exact same strategy to your hostess, okay? Strategy number 2, where she needs to start asking questions. And then she can start the party. I want her to start an event on her own page, okay? So she's actually the one who is inviting all the people. They're going to care so much more about your hostess inviting them than me inviting them. They don't know me. They don't care about me, right? So we're going back to what they do care about. They care about their friend, and they care that she's the one with the solutions. So that is step number 3, is you're only going to invite people to the group, and you're only going to ask your hostess to start the event on her page. Now, this is step number 4. When they get to that group, okay, when they take you up on your offer or they go in, they want to check it out, like, what is this? Let me go see if I am interested in this. You're going to have an image that you can create on Canva. I love Canva. Oh, I love Canva. And it's all free. You can pay for some of their digital things, but I never do. I just make free ones. When people come to the group or to the party to check it out, I want you to have a little image right there that welcomes them and says, hey, so you expressed curiosity on learning how to travel to Asia for a month on $5,000. This group is going to be 5 days of me telling you how to do that. Okay, so that's wonderful. That just reaffirms to them that they had expressed interest in the group, that it was a problem they wanted some solutions to, and they're going to be so much more interested to join into that group. Now, the very last thing we're going to do, our final tip, is that we are going to spend 5 days or however long the party is, so 30 minutes or an hour, or run your group for 5 days. You're going to spend that allotted amount of time having solutions to their problems. What you promised them you were going to deliver, you actually do need to deliver on. So you're going to spend the first day or the first 10 minutes talking about one problem and then giving a solution. And part of that solution includes a link to your product. So instead of inviting someone to the group and just spewing your product links all over them, buy, what you want to do is you want to remind them of the problem. This is day 1 or minute, the first 10 minutes. Remind them of their problems, start giving some solutions, and the end of that solution is a link to a product that can just round out the solution, right? It's like the cherry on top of the sundae. Then day 2, minute 20, you talk about another problem and another set of solutions, right? Completely different. And a completely different product link. Day 3, minute 30, you get the point. So what you're doing is you're teaching them and you're becoming a really valuable source of information for them. Someone that is really helping them in their life, and you're not some salesperson. And that's it. Those solutions are super easy, aren't they? But guess what? They work, and they work well. So that was it for this video and how to use those 5 strategies. Now, of course, in this broadcast, I don't want to get into the over 40 courses that we have available for you at Intentional Marketer University. So what I've done is, if you're interested in learning more about Facebook and how to make your Facebook page amazing, go grab our free resource on Facebook. I've put a link to that down in the description, or you can go to goimu.com and find it there. I've also, put in a couple. If maybe your jam is Twitter, maybe your hot to trot topic. Maybe your hot whatever is Periscope right now, right? That's a big one. I've put a link for that in the description. I've put a lot of links in the description for you guys to just go and get some more resources, because what we're all about at Intentional Marketer University is about helping you. That's what we want, because we just want you to have a different experience than 97% of the people out there are having. So that's it. Much love to you. Have a great day. You're going to see me on another video. I hope this helps you with your Facebook group and party strategies. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.